Was that recording?
Yeah.
No.
I wanted to get it. All right.
An outtake, alright.
Well, we're the members of the band 3WGAAF. Kicking it off with redoing our first self-titled album. When we first recorded it, there's a lot of like single takes, a lot of one man playing all the instruments, a lot of you know, instead of the bass, we would just do synth bass or like synth clarinet or whatever. So we're thinking we gotta visit them. There are some songs that were junk that we just gotta scrap all together, but some are salvageable. And I've already liked some of the work we've been doing already.
Well, we redid Musical Paradise, which was a song off the first album. We also redid the backing track for Feed the People. Praying to God there's new lyrics for that one.
There's gotta be new lyrics.
No, that's staying the same.
It's a debate.
Alright, so the first song I ever wrote was for a project. Our music teacher, Mr. Kelly, I was taking a music recording independent study or something like that. So he's like, okay, write a song and record it part of your project. So I was like, well, what should I write a song about? And he said, you know, because I was just starting to get my first facial hair or whatever. He's like, all right, write a song about your mustache. I was like, sweet. So music kind of came to me. He's like, happy. I was thinking, I wanted to make it like a bar song almost, but whatever. But so yeah, whatever your vice is, I guess, like swing your golf clubs, feel like golf. I liked, or Clyde liked his fried rice, you know, kind of thing.
No, just white.
Well, yeah, white rice. Sorry, eating my white rice and Adam playing his guitar. So whatever. And my verse was combing the mustache. So we put that together. That was kind of fun. Yeah, that was the first one I wrote. Combing my mustache, combing my mustache every day of the year. Comes out of my nose, connects with my sideburns, and the hair growing out of my ear. Oh, when I'm eating my white rice, eating my white rice every meal of the day.
So, Three White Guys, yeah, 3WGAAF, that was the last song done on the album. We did it in one take. like most things. And it was the only song on the album that featured an actual bass, the organic bass. And it was just that, a piano, and those terrible lyrics. And I think I messed up, if you listen to it, there's one chord that's completely wrong in the breakdown section.
I'm sure there's a lot.
Yeah, Telephone Line's that's a good story. And I walked into the room and they had this backing track done. And they're like, okay, you need to sing on this. So I was like, okay. And they handed me a lyric sheet. I couldn't read the handwriting.
I think I wrote them out. I don't know. Adam and I both had terrible.
Yeah, it was chicken scratch. So I could not read what it was. And they put a microphone and they were like, walked me through the melody for like maybe 5 seconds. And they turned on the recorder and we did it in one take. There were people talking in the background. Most of the lyrics were wrong because I was reading them off the sheet for the first time. Couldn't understand it. If you listen to that, it's pretty rough.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
Just one take. It was beautiful.
And I'd love to redo it again, but we'd have to get the blessings from Adam.
And he still blames us for talking in the background, but we're still not sure.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like my voice or I don't know whose it is.
Who was it that blamed me? Because it couldn't have been. I was singing.
It sounded like your voice.
How do you blame me for singing and talking? My trombone, talk about that. We were not part of
My
that.
trombone. So I like the opening little ditty there on the piano. The rest of it could just get scrapped. I think a lot of the inspiration, at least for some of the chords, or not chords, whatever you want to call it, was from my favorite Beatles song, It's All Too Much. I forgot where I found it, if it was a music room or what, but there was a rusty trombone and I took it.
Mr. Kelly gave it to you, brought it in for you.
Oh yeah.
He gave it to you.
So I got this rusty trombone and it inspired this song, and if you look at my senior photo, it has me holding that rusty trombone, whatever. So, and yeah, so again, just one kind of like Musical Paradise, just a song about music.
Jake Rohn experience.
Alright, so the Jake Rohn experience, like I'm a terrible songwriter. I can play, but like writing lyrics and stuff, I just didn't know. At the time, I was obsessed with ragtime music, so that's all I could really create. on the piano was something ragtimey. And I just threw together those lyrics because I didn't know what to write. Couldn't write those cool metaphors, any of that. So Jake was a good idea, I think.
Oh, Jake.
I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Classic. Guardian Angel.
Guardian Angel. I really don't even know where that came from.
I like that song.
It was good. Yeah, I can't look back to what or who my inspiration was. But, well, the name Guardian Angel, which is actually incorrect, but my mother's maiden name is Dio Guardian, which actually means God protects, not guardian angel. But the idea kind of came from Dio Guardian Angel. But it's just a love song to I forgot who. So I guess I didn't love it.
There's Courtney. That's just. I think it was my second attempt at writing. It was just a nice jazz. I was really obsessed with going up and down the keyboard with 7 chords, and that's literally all it was. Nothing complicated about it. I think you wrote the melody part. And I forgot about the beatboxing until the other day when I heard it.
Yeah, Jake, I forgot when, but yeah, my brother Jake threw in some beatboxing, and it actually sounded kind of cool, like real smooth, like.
Yeah, with all the echo, it was nice. And I put it in the remake because it needed it. I Want to See You.
I Want to See You. That's a great one. That was a song written to my ex. I think it was. But it was it's an upbeat one. But it's more like kind of a rub it in your face, like you broke up with me, but I'm happy, and you're stuck with someone that doesn't love you. So the lyrics, like, you know, your new boyfriend is gonna find out that you're insane and all this and that, and it's like, I want to see you happy, you know, but you're not gonna be, and I want to see you married because you're gonna be miserable, all this and that, and it's a happy tune, you know. It's got to be redone. I like the little clave. That's a little. You know, whatever, but
Just for completeness, do you know whatever happened to her?
no.
Okay. I don't know either. I'm just curious.
In fact, I do.
Oh, Clyde.
No, not really. No.
Musical Paradise is next on the list. That was one we just redid.
Yeah.
Picking up those harmonies, but
Yeah. You know, Phil did great. Phil and Clyde did an awesome job with the remake. Really making it like it's almost like they were playing a show, you know, and it's like everything's upbeat. You know, all I needed was the people stomping or or whatever to liven it up. But I really don't know much of the inspiration. Probably just all the coffee I had, and at that time, even if it was crappy, but just so much music flowing through my head all the time, you know, and that was when I was first musical and really soaking in it at school because I just took the bare minimum amount of courses and just took music classes all the time. So I was writing music all the time, teaching myself piano all the time. So yeah, it was almost like I was in a musical paradise. So
there's so much from you. But the next one is you again. Summertime song.
I don't remember much.
I remember you guys recording that right as summer vacation was about to start.
Yeah.
I walked in for a Regents exam and you guys were just in there. I kind of caught the last few minutes of that. And then I didn't hear it again until we put on the album the next fall.
Yeah, but it was nice. Yeah, a little foot tapping, just piano, whatever. I don't know if it was more inspired from Everybody Dance Tonight, whatever, by Paul McCartney. Or the Blackbird, whatever. But just foot tapping and guitar, basic chords, you know. It was happy little tune.
You should redo that. I'm gonna redo all of them, and you can pick whatever you want. I'll show you what my imagination says. My Little Clogger Girl.
Oh, gee. So this is half a story of the same girlfriend and half inspired by some girl that I was not interested in at all in, but a good friend from that camp. And we were just getting coffee all the time. When I went to camp or whenever I go on vacation, it's like I don't want to sleep. I just want to have so much fun. So I'm getting like 4 hours of sleep a night, but just drinking a ton of coffee. And she was drinking a lot of coffee too. So that's where the coffee train, you know, she rides the coffee train all the way, and we were learning tap dancing or clogging in the bluegrass world. So she's my little clogger girl. But no, the verse part, not the chord, the verse part is for the ex-girlfriend and just an embarrassing story. But we're going to change the lyrics and you're not going to know anything about it. So,
There'll be a couple copies out there. If you can find them, you can get $1 million. Oh God, no. No, you don't. I just remembered a song, Coffee Man.
Coffee Coffee Man. That's for exactly.
Yeah, TT Flips, Coffee Man. I just want to get these out on the record.
Oh, Coffee Man was great.
Crocodile Tear, Coffee Gone.
Yeah, Coffee Man was sort of like Sgt. Pepper just talking about, but it's almost like Mr. Kelly was our Sgt. Pepper, you know, the one that taught us how to play. So it was just,
remember these.
just a song about really just, again, the link with me between coffee and music, like all the coffee I had, and it's like that made me a musician sort of thing. But it was a happy tune. It had some good counterpoint, you know, with like the clarinet up here, then like kind of the saxophone, the synth saxophone playing the bass. It was a good happy tune.
I've heard that in years myself.
Yeah.
That wasn't on this album, by the way.
Yeah, that was on Exactly, which never came out yet.
Nope. The last one on the track was Feed the People. That one, I had this piano bit just rolling around for probably, I don't know, 6 months or something, and I just decided to write about something that was dear to my heart. It was supposed to be a serious thing about the starvation issue in the world. And I tried, but no matter what I did, it came off sounding so sarcastic. And then we did that speech at the end, which was supposed to be a real speech for freerice.com, and I don't know, just... I pray to God nobody ever finds that copy.
It's so embarrassing.
Because they're going to think I'm just the worst person in the world.
I will release it.
I said something about being anti-starvation, which is definitely not the... You're
Yeah.
not anti-starvation.
You ever go somewhere and people are begging you for money? It's because they're starving.
And then rap battle.
Yo, Steve Road, you gotta load me $1 million.
The bonus track.
Do you remember rap battle?
We were just rapping away. I don't know.
Was that at the end of the school year?
I think Mr. Kelly was in that.
Yeah.
It was.
Which, boy,
Because I was the only one with the clean lyric.
surprised he didn't get fired. Yeah, and then I think we rotated, like, you could hear the skip, but it was like we rotated who was doing drums while the others rapped. I was trying to mimic a drum beat I heard in a song so I could get off of just the boom, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick. But I tried so many times, and I finally got it by the end, but I was like trying to learn the drum beat as we were recording. But the whole thing was just a mess. I hope we don't redo that one.
Oh God,
No,
no.
that's gonna be impossible.
You could never... That was organic. Tried so desperately to start a Phil is Dead rumor. But the problem with that was that I was still going to school.
Yeah.
People kind of saw me and they were like, I don't think he's dead. But we were obsessed with it. Remember we were messing with... We were going to do Mary See How Lifted We... we wanted to do a lot of back.
Yeah, the senior trip, none of us went, so we spent our time, because the school was basically free time. And we did a lot of experimenting with backwards recordings, so if you say Lifted We that's Are You Dead Phil, backwards, and then Mary See How Lifted is Dead Phil Lies Here, and stuff like that. That's all we really figured out. So
We didn't get real far. The idea was great.
So if you do hear a song that says "Mary, see how lifted we are," then you'll know. Oh, okay, that's something tricky.
Play
there.
it backwards.
Play it backwards.
Or don't.
Don't.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't play backwards. Sinan wants his rice.
Sinan wants his rice. That was a good time.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No, I remember the title,
It was
but
written for your dad.
not the actual song.
Yeah, I just had a little. It was me and Phil. One take again, I think, and just in the
Pentatonic scale?
Side, yeah, Phil was just playing totally random stuff on the pentatonic scale, and I had a little bongo thing, and I was just doing threes, you know, whatever. And then we did this. We did this chant where we would go up a note, up and sing rise, 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 rise.
It's
and
coming back to me.
it was,
Sinan wants his
it was
rice.
actually pretty cool, but really just a worthless song, you know. But
It was cool, but it's racially insensitive. Although, I mean, I'm sure your dad eats rice every day, right? So it's not inaccurate.
So when Song Road is one of our more popular, or whatever, best, a joint effort musically between me and Phil. The lyrics, though, as I fall asleep, so there's a time pretty soon after my fiance dumped me way back when, I had my first car, and I was like, I'm going to take a trip down to West Virginia. Well, I had a lot of friends down in Wheeling. But the first day, I had a place to stay, and all the friends were like, oh, dude, we missed you, all this and that. But then, it's like, after that, I mean, I was calling people, no one would answer, whatever, and I was like sleeping in the car, and it's like getting to winter, hence like the lyric, I see the frost, whatever. I was like in my car, and just thinking about, there's actually some waitress chick at some restaurant I was going to all the time, whatever, that I kind of like, whatever, just thinking about her and whatever. So, but yeah, it's a pretty lonely time, you know, very depressing time of life. So these lyrics came out of it, and I'm glad we could put some good chords, and Phil's harmonies are great, you know. And 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
I knew that, Steve.
Oh.
It's a C sharp minor arpeggio, and then you just had the right hand.
Now there's danger in my mind, and the help is hard to find, but nothing compares with your brown eyes. Now the path is full of stones, and I'm always on my own. The answers always come to me in disguise. Oh, nothing ever lasts, it always seems to last, but there's always peace on the river. There's always peace on the river. Waiter with a tray and a singing off in the shop, snapping with impatience fell me wayside. Now it's just an empty glass as the hours slowly pass, and seconds turn to minutes in an instant. Oh, nothing ever lasts, it always seems to pass, but there's always peace on the river. There's always peace on the river. As shaky as it seems, I stepped out on its beams, and it held me. I took my final step, no longer do I schlep, which is a real word, and there's beauty. I continued down the road, and I came across a note speaking plainly of my thoughts and my follies. And he said, one day you'll find out that all true love is
to caress. You're all alone and you start to doubt, and you just want to scream and shout, but the radio keeps on singing. Oh yeah. I wake up and I laugh out loud. I look up and not a single cloud. It's okay that you're single now. Take my hand and we'll sing it out. Oh yeah. I'm traumatized, so I behold her face, feel her taste on my tongue. Despite this gag and tape, these feelings can't escape. In the hot and in the cold, slaves are bought and slaves are sold, but I'm only getting older. In my chair, in my left and on my right, I'll be dreadful in their sight. I won't make it through the night. Sax part though, oof, I can't play that.
Did you ever finish that one?
Yeah. There's a place that I know where the snow doesn't blow. There's a place that I know where the snow doesn't blow. There's a wind that I feel and it always blows towards you. And I know I'll follow it home. There's a place in the field where the seeds all grow. There's a place in the field where the seeds all grow. There's a place where the birds can all chirp without a fuss. There's a place in the field without you, friend, and I know I will try. There's a child here with us in the clover leaf. There's a child here with us in the clover leaf. All the sadness he feels, it just makes him want to die. And yet, there's Jubilee. All the pain that we feel, all the people see. All the pain that we feel, all the people all see. All of my needs you've met for me, my friend, and I thank you for serving. All these places I know I can't live without you. I know I can't live without you, friend, and I know I will try.
My head.
Perfect. When Johnson comes on the screen.
That was up an octave.
He's teaching me things.
It just repeats, and then the outro. You can do it.
I'll need some practice.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Tonight you've witnessed my band. Clyde is the most important member in our band. I just want everybody to know that. Steve is the best performer. And we've been pleased to bring you a view into our lives and into our music. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.